Alright, so this is a new one. Okay, so the Chinese fellow's playing as the Swedes, and Castle is playing as the Russians. So instead of a castle, he has a blockhouse. He's got the bear villager, though. I like the bear. The Russian bear there. Very nice. And this will be a pretty interesting matchup, honestly. Don't know what to expect, actually. I don't think I've ever seen 1v1 Sweden versus Russia before, so this will be a bit of a treat for me too. Alright, so Sweden building a torp right away. These torps, quite the powerful building to make. They're not just ordinary houses, by the way. So what they do is, you see this little ring around these resources, the berries, the tree, the mine? Well, that ring means that this house is actually digesting it over time, just like a parasitic worm. Yeah, the house can gather from mines, it can gather from berry bushes, it can gather from trees, it can even gather from dead animals. Yeah, dead animals, like a dead huntable. Yeah, it actually is gathering from them. Look at that. You see the little ring around the bison? It means it's actually eating the bison too. Yeah. So instead of having something like a bank that just trickles gold by itself, Sweden has something a little bit more flexible and nuanced, which is basically houses that sort of act like banks, but instead of generating the stuff themselves, they just do it from the natural resources. So you don't have to gather it with the villagers, you know? If you play Swedish right, you never have to have a villager on a mine, because the torps will do it for you. That's how powerful it is, actually. Yeah. And in particular, it's because of this card here, Engelberg Ironworks, which essentially doubles the gather rate of the gold from 0.27 up to 0.54 per second. Which is pretty significant, because if you have like 4 of these around the mine, which you can fit up to 4 when done right, essentially you're looking at 2.1 something gold per second, and then you multiply that times 5, you can get up to like 10.6 or so gold per second with 20 torps. Very solid, very strong. Oh, most definitely. Big, big, big. And that's what you see me do a lot when I play them in the team games, is I'll try to max out all the torps, and then you'll see my gold skyrocketing into the moon. Yeah. Oh, who's gonna get that? Wow. Looks like our little bear there got the XP. Our little crony bear there got the XP. Not bad at all. Good. Alright, so Thor is whacking the little crony bear with the hammer, which is not how you treat a crony bear, but it is what it is. What was Sweden age up with? The governor? Really? Really? Alright, so Russia's going quartermaster. That's more normal. 400 wood is always a good politician. Now, this one surprises me a bit. Oh, I understand. I didn't even look at the deck name. It's Fast Fortress. FF. Fast Fortress. Get it? So, he's going with the governor to get some gold crates from the age up, and then he's going to combine that with the 700 coin, and then he'll be ready to age up right away. Yeah. I've never thought of Sweden as being good with Fast Fortress before. I've always played them as sort of a tempo in age 2 sort of thing, where I tried to fight them out in age 2 and grow numbers of Beverangars and stuff to try to compete. That to me is pretty surprising, actually. Yeah, no. And we'll see what happens. No promises it'll work or not. We'll have to see, though. Also, went with the middle trading post, which I think is a pretty solid move. Definitely denies your opponent it. But we'll see what Russia's up to. What sort of aggression is Russia going to pull? Because, in general, whenever you see Russia in 1v1, it's going to be hard aggro, hard aggression. Just like we saw with JulianK versus Moon. I think the JulianK example was probably the strongest one that you could get. But, yeah. Team Patriarchy. Healers are cheaper and train much faster. Patriarchy. What is he saying that for? What? He might give Sweden the win by sending silly cards. Why is he going into healers? He's getting Mission Fervor to upgrade his healers. What is this? Is this a special build or something? I've never heard of this tactically being done before. No. I'm a little. He was able to train up 10 healers. What do they cost now? 50 gold. Okay. So what is he doing with these priests? What is he doing with these guys? What is he gonna do with the? Is he gonna rush him with priests? Really? Is he gonna rush them with healers? Whoa, he's gonna rush him with healers. Look at that. He's actually gonna rush him with healers. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this. Look at this man. Going in for the kill with the priests. He's rushing him with holy men. Holy moly, he's rushing him with holy men. Look at that, the priests are punching the villagers. He's punching the villagers. Look at that, he's punching them. He's punching them, look at that. Boom, boom. What is this, Rocky 5? Look at that, he's boxing him, boxing the villager. Imagine trying to hunt an animal and trying to get meat off the thing and you get some weird priest with red robes trying to punch you in the head. That must not be very fun. And sure enough, yeah, these villagers, yeah, take the end of your blunderbuss and butt him in the skull with it. Now that's a good way to get him to knock you off. Yeah. Wow, look at that. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Wow. What is this? And now he's going to add in some recruits, so he's going to add some infantry in. Yeah. Okay, so he's getting the Royal Decree on the Sweden side. He's also going up with Exiled Prince. Yeah. Now, at this stage, I think the Russia might be in a bit of trouble. Because unless he gets real lucky with these priests and he downs enough... Yeah, alright. I think this is very annoying, though, I can say, because what happens is the Chinese fella has to keep garrisoning his town center. Every time the priests start punching him, it's like it literally stops him from being able to do anything meaningful with his economy. This is like crazy. And he made more priests too. Look at the priests. They're just punching all the villagers. Wow, look at that. It's crazy. That's insane. That's I did something like this with Bulgarian Moors Liberty, actually. And the reason for that was because they have a card that makes priests free. So I actually had about 10 priests running around on the map and, you know, raiding the villagers, yeah. Just like that, doing their little boxing move. Oh boy, here come the Gustavian Guards Royal Decree. That's not good. Now... You really want these priests to get cooked and smoked fast? Get a nice army of veteran halberdiers, yeah. Alright, so the halberdiers are right on top of the recruits. Recruits are getting completely melted by them, and now the priests are going to get melted too. These priests have no hand armor, so these halbs are doing a solid 28 damage per hit. And every 3 seconds, they're doing about 2 thrusts, so that's pretty significant, yeah. Alright, so the halberdiers cleaning up the priests. Yeah. The priests are running away, as they should. Alright, a 5 Hakapleet shipment is also coming in. So, Hakapleets with halbs. I don't think you have any defense against that at this point, because a couple of recruits is not going to be able to... Alright, so he's gotten some unstoppable Streletsys to do some good multiplier damage. He's also shipping in about 13 unstoppable Streletsys as well. And here we go. We'll see if this push is substantial. I mean, he's got a mass now that he can theoretically fight the halbs. I just don't know. Well, you're definitely not sieging. That's definitely not going to happen. That's definitely not happening right now. Alright, so Sweden is raiding with Hakapleets. What's going on there? Okay. Oh, he got a Vil. Wow. I didn't expect that. He lost a Hakapleet, though, so I can say it's good or bad. Russia just stacking infantry at this point. Oh, the Sweden got his falconet shipping in. Does he have enough to hold off this swarm? I'm kind of scared that those priests are actually going to go after the artillery, and there's going to be so many of them that he's actually going to beat the cannons with the priests. No, he's going to do that. He's going to rush the artillery with the priests. He's going to rush it with the priests. Let's see if the priests even reach them. He's trying. Yeah. Oh, he's going into stagger mode to avoid the helms. Look at that. The priests actually reach the cannon and do well. Oh, they did 60 damage. They did 60 damage. But unfortunately, because this is a real game in a real world, you can't win by using priests like that. So of course they're gonna lose, right? Savalex, Jaegers, Royal Decree also came in. This basically upgrades the Jaegers a bit and changes their all gold cost to a wooden gold cost, making them a little bit more affordable if you have no coin. Kalmar Castle now. There's a fort. This will be pretty good because it basically sets it up so when you're fighting units near the fort will actually give you more kill bounty to your units. So essentially, when you kill enemy units near that fort, you'll be getting more XP from it. Yeah. Alright, so Cossacks running right into the helps. That's never a good thing. Well, this whole match was never a good thing to begin with. Okay. He's gonna go right on top of the blockhouse there. What a bold move. Ooh, right on top of the... Imagine if he placed it a little bit in that direction. Ugh. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good. Cossacks trying to reach the falconets now. Still not able to... He's gonna hit them with the priests again. Priests are punching the cannons. And no priest knew how to do that sort of thing, but apparently here they do. Oh, more priests rushing the cannons again. Look at... Oh, he got one. He actually took out an artillery piece with the priest. He might get the other one down, too. Look at that. Oh, he got it. He actually got it. He actually got it with the priest and then resigned. He actually took out 2 full pieces of artillery with holy men, with their little Bibles in their hands. And then he resigned. That was a crazy match. Did you expect that one at all? Look at how many priests he made. 51? 51 priests as part of his army. Priest was the most popular unit in his army. Not how, but he had like 16 albs. That's normal. Not 51 priests. An army of priests. An army of priests. That is crazy. Use of those priests there. Yeah. Oh, man.